This is just a quick overview of the Hyper e-bike e-ride. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that cover this bike extensively. I'm just going to give you my realistic view of this bike. For the most part, if you're going to do trail riding, excellent bike. Excellent for trail riding. Street riding, you might run into some holes in the ground. If you are on a rough sidewalk in the city, you might run into some holes in the ground, and you're gonna quickly realize that the suspension on here is no good. It's no good. For $398, the amount that I paid for it, the bike isn't bad. Now it's up to $648. I wouldn't recommend this bike for $648. A few things that you'll notice: it don't come with the splash guards. For $648, it should at least come with the splash guards. If you look around on Amazon, on Walmart, and anywhere else, for $648, you can get the splash guards and everything on this bike. You can get the indicator that tells you how far, the distance, and everything. Not just this indicator that turns the power on and tell you the different modes that you can go in. But it comes with a lot more. You can get the digital indicator. Also, the battery itself, I did about 9 miles on this bike. Now the battery, I keep hearing people say different things about the battery. The battery itself, it's a decent battery. You will get out of the battery possibly about 20 miles if you're not in high. Come on across. That's my daughter I'm talking to. If you take the bike and you're riding it high, like most of us like to do, riding it high, you don't get an e-bike to just cruise. Usually you're going to take it up to its max, and you're going to try to ride it in 3 for so long. And that's what I like to do. I rode it in 1 didn't suit me. It's about 9 miles an hour. I can paddle that fast. 15 to 16 miles an hour is in 2, and 3, 19.8 miles an hour. Here and there you might hit 20 miles an hour, but don't expect that to stay on flat surfaces. It's usually about 19.8 miles an hour. After the 9 miles that I rode it, the battery indicator here only showed that I had 1 bar left, but the battery indicator here showed I had 3 left. So I didn't know which one to go off of. So I would assume that you can get 20 miles on this bike with no problem. That's my realistic view of it. For $398, the bike is well worth it. When it go back on sale, grab this bike. If you never had an e-bike, grab it. It's a good bike. For $648, look for something else.